everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we are back doing another Guilds of Ravnica Intermediate Swiss Draft League. Let's see what the rare does. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, gains indestructible until end of turn, or create 3 2/2 green and white Elf Knight creature tokens with Vigilance. At instant speed? That seems awesome. Yeah, I think we can take that over Direct Current and be pretty happy about it. Combat Trick or Make an Army. I like it. Otherwise, Direct Current is probably the close second. And nothing else in here is outrageously good. Been meaning to try out this Sprouting Renewal. It's got Convoke, which is kind of cool. And then you can, it's pretty versatile actually. This is a cool card. But we'll take this because it's also very good. All right, follow-up pick, best card, probably the Luminous Bond, although, yeah, the Murmuring Mystic is a really strong card. I mean, it's early enough where we just take the best card. It is probably Murmuring Mystic by quite a bit. I don't think Murmuring Mystic's going to be great in a Ashura symbol deck, so we could just take the Luminous Bond. It's good removal, solid removal. Not much else to say about it. Deals with anything, 3 mana. Can't ask for too much more than that. This card is really good though. But so is Luminous Bond, and it fits better with our first pick, so let's take the Bond. Alright, pick number 3. We've got nothing super exciting. Could take the Hunted Witness. I think it's okay. This card's actually really good. This would have been good in our last deck. Really good in our last deck. But we didn't have it. We could take the Silent Dart. It probably makes sense. Green-white typically doesn't get a lot of removal. And this kills a lot of things. And it's a colorless card, so I like it. We'll take it over Hunted Witness. If this were Doomed Wayfarer, no, that would be a different story, probably. I'd probably still take Silent Dart, to be honest. Alright, Gird for Battle, I think is good. Hypothesis, why do they keep tempting me? Golgari Raiders is not good. Pax Favor is good. Like that. At its best, still worse than Giant Growth. Interesting. Very interesting. Portcullis Vine, well, I guess not at it. I guess you could pay. Alright, never mind. Technically it's free. So maybe it's potentially better than Giant Growth sometimes. Could take the Selesnya Guildgate here, rather. I think we'll take the Gird for Battle. I'm kind of interested in this card. We can try Selesnya Beatdown. We haven't done it yet. It could be a good archetype. We'll find out. This seems like a good candidate to do that plan. I've been interested in trying this one out. What do we got here? Geez, Guildmage. Bunch of off-color cards. What's this do? Turn up to 3 target multicolor cards from your graveyard to your hand. Maybe we just take it. I'm not giving up much. Could take the Vigor Spore Worm. But I kind of like the idea of this, although we only have 1 multicolor card so far. But it's a rare. Vigor Spore Worm's a common. It's got some cool practical applications. Maybe. We'll see. Crushing Canopy. Certainly a good sideboard card to have. Collar the Culprit. Once again, sideboard. Seeing some late black cards that aren't great, but certainly playable, like the Poisoner. Could take the Ceratok. 4 mana, 4/3. Not really excited by it. Watcher in the Mist is still in here. I think both blue-white and green-blue are not... like, seeing the Watcher this late, though, is... maybe it's time to transition if we're just not getting hooked up with what we want. All right, I'll take it. Do we have to play 4-color every draft from now on? Maybe. So Portcullis Vine, cool card, not really what we want. Demotion is good if we get the beatdown plan that we want, but we're not really seeing the goodies for the beatdown plan. It's still early enough where we could try it. Otherwise, we're taking like a Radical Idea, which is fine. I think we'll take the Demotion. I really want to attempt to make this work, but If we can't do it, we can't do it. The problem is you can't really splash a Watcher in the Mist. But maybe we're supposed to, I guess you can do like white, blue, splash the green for good Selesnya cards that you need. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. Could take a Recluse. We're going to take the Guild Gate here. Get the fixing. It's a late radical idea. Late leapfrog. Am I supposed to just jump into Is It? I mean, we're seeing late blue and red. Nothing else. We got that super late Watcher in the Mist. It could be. Alright, I got convinced. We'll see if it's open. Yeah, we're wheeling direct current. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Now I really wish we'd take that murmuring card or whatever. I mean, they are just like, please, please, please play this deck. So I guess we have to oblige. We'll take the Gateway Plaza here over the Devious cover-up. I mean, wheeling direct current, that's kind of crazy. Alright, we can take the Sure Strike here over the Locket and the Maniacal Rage. I mean, we were just not getting the cards. So, although we did get the Pax Favor back, but I don't know. I feel like if we're wheeling a Watcher in the Mist, or maybe not wheeling, but like 8th picking that even, that's crazy enough. Just like all the cards on color. We have to be in the right color combination here. I know you're sick of me playing Is It, but look at this. I'm trying to do Selesnya, and they're just passing everything I want. We'll take the Sabotage here. I think this card is actually probably really good. Cancel with Surveil. Definitely an upgrade to cancel. I'm just going to cut the red card. We're not going to play it. Yes, I will oblige exactly what you want me to do. I will play the deck you're just... What? Then we get a Beast Whisper. Why do we have to open a card that would have been good for Selesnya? It's worth a whole 2 cents. Alright, we have Discovery, Surveil to draw a card. That's great. Each opponent returns an online permanent they control with height, and then, yeah, that's good too. Otherwise, Disdainful Stroke, more of a sideboard card. Fire Urchin, we probably wheel it. Yeah, we're taking this. Discovery, Dispersal. This card's great. Drowned Secrets. Well, that's pretty cool. Can take the Disappearance. We can take the Electrostatic Field. I think we just take the Hypothesis. It's a decent chance it wheels, but it's just the best card here. Card advantage, kill something. Look, like I said, so we can't actually play... No, we can play Dispersal too, because we have the Gateway Plaza. That's funny. But we can definitely play the Discovery, and I think that's actually really good for 2 mana. What was I saying? Oh, I know you're sick of me playing Is It. Look, I don't know what you want me to say. Like I said, I don't want to play Is It. We just keep getting past Is It cards. Like, there is no good reason why Watcher in the Mist is going 8th pick. That's not right. I don't know if we have enough multicolor for this. Could just take the Muse Drake. I've been kind of impressed with this card. Body plus draw is pretty good. Otherwise, we could take the Sonic Assault. I've also been impressed with that. But we have 3 creatures currently. Pretty low. I guess we'll take the Drake. Body plus draw probably isn't bad. Here, another direct current seems good to me. This should help us quite a bit against the Boros deck, I would think. Hey, first time I've seen that Healer's Hawk. Or maybe it isn't, but I don't remember seeing it before. Another Sinister Sabotage. Or we can take the Whisper Agent. I kind of like the Whisper Agent, actually. Surveil plus a Flash Body. I like this card. I think it's good. We'll take it. Sinister Sabotage number 2 would be fine. And Wojak Bodyguard, probably not that good in a 4-creature count deck. Yeah, we'll take the Whisper Agent. Plus, Whisper Agent having Flash is kind of a big deal in a deck like this where we can... well, I guess that's a sorcery. I guess that's a sorcery, but this is an instant. We'll probably come up with some more instants here at some point. So now we could just take the Barging Sergeant. I still like this card. I think it's good. I think haste is a big deal. And I guess there's not much else for us anyway, so I could take the Guildgate to splash white. Could splash like a Luminous Bond or a Gird for battle. But, I mean, currently we only have a Leapfrog in terms of actual spell synergies, but that's alright. We'll take the Barging Sergeant anyway. Alright, we do actually have some Surveil cards, but this Inescapable Blaze I was really impressed with. I love that it can just kill things or kill your opponent. Pretty good. I noticed that our deck is pretty short on the Goblin Electromancers, though, which is a pretty big deal. We don't have enough creatures for this, and Pass Wall Adept we'll take. Once again, it's really not what a deck like this wants to do, but it just wins games in the late game, and it can block early, so I don't see why not. Alright, we'll take the Fire Urchin. We have the synergizers with it, I suppose. Alright, got the electrostatic field back. That's pretty nice. This card is actually kind of cool with if we had more blue jumpstart cards, I'd consider being on that plan, but electrostatic field is very good. It's kind of exactly what we want to do. We'll take another Sure Strike. I guess we might actually... Nah, we don't need either. We're going to need at least 5 more creatures. We have space for 6 more cards, probably. I guess we'll take a second Sure Strike and hope that we can find some better upgrades here. It's a late Silent Dart. Could take the Halberdier. Could take another Maximize Altitude. Could take the Cosmotronic Wave. I think we'll go Altitude. I'm still hopeful that I can make a more aggressive deck here. Alright, we'll take the Bodyguard under the assumption that we're going to be able to find enough creatures to make it playable in here. Last pick Healer's Hawk. Alright. Well, how come that wasn't wheeling in pack 1? So, oh, nice. Nice open. Wait, what does this crazy card do? 4 mana, 4/3 Mentor. Oh, this card's sweet. Jeez. Is it Guildgate in here? I mean, it's clearly this. It's just, I'm looking at what else is in here. If we can wheel the Guildgate or the Sonic Assault, I'll be a happy camper. We really, like I said, need some Electromancers pretty bad. I think we take the Crater Maker. This card's really good. Like I said, we're passing another Guildgate, but Crater Maker is a really good card. Really like what it does. Wow, another one? That's crazy. Another is at Guildgate too? Okay, we'll take it. So this is a 17 land deck easily now with double expansion explosion. That's crazy. First cuts. I guess we're more of a mid-range deck now, so I probably don't need to maximize altitudes. If we were more aggro, I'd be happy to have them, but we don't need them now. We've got better things going on here. Experimental Frenzy. Look at the top card anytime. Play the top card of your library. You can't play cards from your hand. A little bit too crazy for me. Another Leapfrog. Yet another is at Guildgate. I think we need the Leapfrog. We're at 11 creatures. We have space for 2 more cards. Yeah. Take the Leapfrog. There's a Piston Fist Cyclops too, but I like having the evasion more. Wow, another Crater Maker, another Hypothesizal. I think I'm taking Hypothesizal. As much as I love Crater Maker, I like drawing cards and killing things more. I mean, we do need some more bodies in here, but at this point, I mean, yeah, I think because we're more mid-range, Hypothesizal makes more sense. Chance to get that Guildgate. Technically, we have a deck, but we're very low on creatures. I kind of like the field. I feel like we probably take the Guildgate, though. I guess we have a Plaza already. Maybe we don't need the Guildgate. I'm going to take the field, because I think we do need a couple more creatures, and it sort of just makes sense for our deck. in my opinion. It just gives us damage, because I don't think I want to play the bodyguard anymore. With this low of a creature count and not that many things that it can actually... I mean, the fact that it can't attack or block alone is a big deal. I want to lower the curve. Do we have enough removal? That's another question. Just so many good cards. I know I'm passing guild gates, but it's Watcher in the Mist. I mean, what do you want me to say? Our deck is just just more direct currents. Yeah, I'm gonna take it over Disappearance too. And I guess, yeah, we start cutting Sure Strikes. That's not a big deal at all. So very low on creatures. I don't think that's going to be satisfactory. We're going to have to make some swaps here. We're going to have to find a way to get the, maybe the Barging Sergeant's going to have to be in here. But yeah, we are 17 lands. There's no doubt about that. Question, I think Sure Strike's just, we don't need it. So this is 13 creatures. I think one more creature and we're probably okay. Question is, what spell do we cut? I don't really want to cut Sinister Sabotage. All right, this is a pretty easy as a Guildgate. Now, I mean, yeah. We have a deck. We have a deck, so let's make our mana better. Disdainful Stroke's a good sideboard card to have. We'll take it. So yeah, once again, one of the main issues here is we do not have any Goblin Electromancers, but on the plus side, our curve is actually not bad. We do have some pretty good top end. We're playing a mid-range deck, because we can just do ridiculous things with Explosion. Kill a creature, draw 4 is kind of what's coming to mind, but technically, I guess for 5 mana we can do double Direct Current. Not that that's that good anyway. Another Bodyguard or a Locket. We could take the Locket. I guess it sort of makes sense with some of this stuff. We're not going to play the first Bodyguard, so I don't believe we're going to play the second. Got the Cyclops back. Yeah, that might just be our 14th creature. I might just be okay with that. Doesn't matter. And like I said, Mesmerist is actually just a good card. Like, I would probably just play Mesmerist over Fire Urchin most of the time. The problem with Mesmerist is it's more of a beatdown card, which we're not. Yeah, we probably just run the one then. Actually, I'd probably just play Adept over Mesmerist now, because we're not beat down and this just wins the game late. Problem is, it doesn't work really well with Cyclops. It does work well with the Leapfrog, though. All right, so we just need one cut, and we've magically got a sweet deck. So, yeah, once again, just end up in Izzet, and not a single issue is had. We could technically cut a creature. It's probably like a Fire Urchin is what we would cut. Because I think Barging Sergeant honestly would end up with just winning us more games than a Fire Urchin in this deck. Probably. We can do the Gateway Plaza, even though it does have a bit of a requirement. I just like that it makes our mana... We want our mana to be good. This is a double blue. This is a double blue. These are double red. So I think between a Guildgate and a Gateway Plaza, our mana should be fine. This is color intensive too. So 13 creatures is creature light, but keep in mind too, we have Discovery. Helps us find creatures. This is kind of... I almost count this as like half a creature card, because it can help you find them. These are, more card draw. It's a cool deck. It's a very cool deck. I mean, you could honestly... The funny thing about this deck is we can just win on the back of Direct Currents to the face, plus Blaze and a late Explosion. That's pretty funny. So it's a mid-range, is it kind of nickel and dime value deck. Really could have used some Electromancers, but we ended up with some goodies nonetheless. And technically, like I said, the cool thing is we can actually play Dispersal off of a Gateway Plaza, which is kind of crazy. That might actually come up big at some point. So pretty even on colors. We have 2 right now. We're playing 17 lands. We have more, I guess, yeah, we technically have more double red than double blue, so we'll do the extra red source, which they probably, yeah, we don't need any black. Thank you very much. So this is what, 10 red, 9 blue? That's good. So it's a cool deck. It's a very, very cool deck. I think it looks like a lot of fun. I don't know how consistent it's gonna be, but I like it a lot. I think Explosion is a very strong card. Granted, it's expensive, but it's because you're paying for a lot of value in the mid to late. So, all right, this is it. This is how we're running it. We'll see you round 1. Round 1, and we're on the draw. Could keep this, actually, but we got a lot of high-end stuff in here. Let's mull it. Let's play it a little safer here. Okay, this hand's actually fine. That's a good one. So we'll probably just jam a turn 2 Discovery, no problem there. I'm not quite sure what we're finding, but we'll figure it out. Alright, no 2-drop, another direct current. Well, unsurprisingly, I guess, we do have a lot of them. Let's do the Discovery now. So we Surveil 2. We can dump, oh, I guess we're keeping them both. So we'll put this on top first, and then the Electrostatic Field. Oh yeah, we get to just draw it. What am I talking about? Card's great. Selesnya. What do we got? Generous Stray. Okay. No problems there. Let's play the field. Play the field. District Guide. Search your library for basic, put it in your hand. The card's good. I kind of like that our opponent really isn't threatening us that much, so it kind of tells me they're more of a mid-range deck themselves, which is probably okay for us. Ooh, where they've got some spicy other stuff going on there, huh? Electrostatic Field number 2 is not bad, but we're actually going to play Muse Drake. Much better use of mana here. Okay, so next turn we can go Field plus Crater Maker, or maybe Field plus a Direct Current. Start shocking our opponent. All right, they're getting in there. That's fine. We'll just block like this. Chromatic Lantern. Well, they're playing a lot of stuff and things. That's for sure. All right, so there's a Piston Fist Cyclops. So I think we stick to the same plan as before. We go Field plus Crater Maker, pass, set up for some direct currents. The crazy thing is direct current nukes our opponent for 4 now. Each time we cast it. I'm not even talking with the with the jump start, it's even more, but that's actually crazy. So I could probably just start burning my opponent out, I guess, if I really wanted. Sure. That thing's kind of big. So we've got a Leapfrog. We're actually mana short right now, huh? So I guess we've got to go... guess we gotta kill the Death Toucher. And then we'll pass. So I could do the direct current and copy it with expansion at 5 mana. And that would deal 6 to my opponent, which is not bad. Okay, they're ramping. Got a lot of ramp and fixing. I feel like that's good for us. But we'll see what they've got. Yeah, basically just short on mana. So we'll get in with the Muse Drake, and I guess we'll attempt to start nuking our opponent out. Do I want them to know about the second one? I mean, could do Leapfrog too, actually. This might be a good time to do it. Okay. I think we will. My thinking is we can at least be smashing back for some extra damage, especially with once we start playing the direct currents again. That kind of makes sense, actually. Gain X life and draw X cards or X's number of creatures you control, and your dudes get bigger. That's pretty good. Interesting. Well, I wish I could play that. Yeah, I guess we get in. I kind of don't want them to know about... I don't want them to know that I have a second direct current yet, because I feel like it's more valuable keeping that a secret. Okay. Let's see. Do this. 6, 9, 3 to 6 him to 8. Direct current. Let's see. Wait, if I get him to 8 and I play a leapfrog and I'm able to get in with both my leapfrogs next turn, yeah, that's gonna put them lethal, the direct current, so we'll just get in with the leapfrog. If they can answer my Muse Drake, I'm dead, but I don't think I can do anything about that anyway. They drew a lot of cards. You got a lot of value, a lot of cool value cards there. Alright. Vigor Spore Worm. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. They're attacking with that too? I mean, I guess it forces me to block. Why are they attacking? They must have something I'm missing here. That's crazy. You're just gonna let me kill you? They must have something. There's no way they would do this otherwise. That's insane. Why would you not leave that back? They just handed us the game. All right. I mean, I love it, but really nonsensical on their part to do that after all that value play. Sideboard. Well, we can do Disdainful Stroke. That seems like a pretty important card against that draw a million cards, all your dudes get huge card. So is Sinister Sabotage, I guess, for that matter. But no, I think Disdainful Stroke is going to be a very, very good card in this match. What do we cut for it? Jeez. That's a dilemma. I could cut an Adept, lower our creature count even more. Could cut a Direct Current, but we saw plenty of things to kill with it, and it can kill our opponent. Could cut an Adept. Could cut a Barging Sergeant too, actually. Cut our win cons even more. That's not true, actually. Like I said, oddly, this deck wins off of other things other than creatures. We have the means to do that. So this does strike me as a match where we can pretty safely be on the draw. They did not just come out of the gates swinging, so this is a good hand we're going to keep. So that tells me that we're pretty safe on the draw here. So even if we lose this game, I'd rather be on the draw, even though they'd rather be on the play. Good draw. Good draw there, too. All the 5s and 6 drops in hand. All right. I'll give them credit on fixing. They've got fixing on lockdown. The issue is, why are they fixing so much? It doesn't seem like their creature base was really... They must have some crazy bombs in there. That's all I can think. Their fixing is super on point. Alright, you're gonna kill our sweet, sweet, poor, innocent leapfrog. So I guess we kill that with like a hypothesisal. We could play the Watcher in the Mist, but I'd rather just kill this now instead of take 4 damage. So, do we discard another hypothesisal? We could. Because I kind of like having the leapfrog as another means of winning. And we already have Inescapable Blaze in a pinch. I think we will. I just like the idea of having leapfrog at my disposal. Okay. Well, I could have hypothesized that, but I guess we'll just kill that with an Inescapable Blaze, probably. There's a Sinister Sabotage. I just realized we only have 2 blue mana. That's kind of crazy. I think we'll just kill this. I'm doing it on my turn in case they have like a, I don't know, combat trick of some sort. More ramp. 1 card left in their hand. That's good news for us, since our hand is just loaded to the gills with goodies. So I think we just do the Watcher now. And honestly, we could draw lands. I don't even care at this point. Drawing lands is perfectly acceptable. Double Explosion. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sirree. Double Explosion. Cashing in that locket. That makes sense. So, I mean, at this point I can leave up Sinister Sabotage. I can play Discovery, leave up Sinister Sabotage. That's pretty good, actually. But I probably want to play Leapfrog and leave up Sinister Sabotage. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, no problem. Eternal Troll, you got it. So we go land, we get in with the Watcher. We can nuke them for, what, 4 with the electrostatic field and the explosion. But I think we're just going to go Leapfrog here, leave up the Sinister Sabotage, and be satisfied. And they got to be pretty close to dead here, I imagine. What do we got? Something big that I can counter? Actually, do I care if they gain 1 life and draw 1 card? No. I'm going to let that resolve. I think we can beat that. Much rather leave up Sinister Sabotage. That thing, I guess we'll counter. Yep. I think we'll just block. Oh, no, 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 no. Is it target player draws cards? Wait. Choosing. Okay. X damage to target. I draw the cards. Only 3, huh? Well, guess I'll have to settle for 4 damage plus 3 cards. Alright. Cool. See you in round 2. Round 2, we gotta keep. Whisper Agent's good. Okay. I am looking forward to potentially eating that pass wall adept. Problem is, they can pay the mana to make it unblockable, but I actually think that's not a big issue. Okay. So, leave up the Whisper Agent. If they pre-combat cast something, we can actually get that adept, but if they don't, then I suppose they don't. But that's alright. Do we want to keep that land? Probably not. They didn't really. That's interesting. Could have done that before blocks. Okay, so they have some 2/3s. Let's just go Muse Drake and draw here. Alright. So can't block the Darkblade Agent. I mean, I guess I can, but I think we'll let him draw a card. Oh, I'm actually glad they did that because I wasn't going to block anyway. Alright, so we'll go Guildgate, Frog, pass. I guess they can make it unblockable though, huh? Alright, maybe we'll get in with the Drake then. So, still a couple lands away from being able to Explosion the Agent and draw 3 cards. Which I hope that we can do. No follow-up play though. Alright. I guess that we direct current the agent and then discard a land and do it again. Alright. So next turn we can Explosion for 3 if we want. Interesting. Okay, we'll discard a land. Okay, so we can probably just explode that, I guess. Sinister Sabotage helps. Alright. So 1 card left in their hand. We'll pass. Leaving up the Sinister Sabotage just in case. We're going to let that resolve. We still can nuke that thing for 3, so I'm not going to. Okay. We've got the explosion, so we're okay. And we want to draw the cards, so. Kill that, draw 3. Take 1. So for 7, we don't have enough to do Watcher in the Mist plus leave up the Sabotage, so I think that just means we attack with the Drake, play the Watcher in the Mist, and probably the Electrostatic Field, I guess. Oh wait, I can leave up Sinister Sabotage, huh? Alright. Well, I want to draw the direct current because we probably have to use it. Both sides of it. So we'll leave up the Sinister Sabotage. I think that's the wisest idea here because there might be something we need to counter. Like a Thief of Sanity. Actually, can't we just kill that thing? Yeah. We can kill that on our turn. I'm going to let that resolve. Alright. So, kill this. Oh, I should have played the field first. Whoops. Oh, it's alright. Alright. A little bit awkward here. Because I don't want to play the Pass All Adept. I want to leave up the Sinister Sabotage, so I guess we'll pass. So they should be at 14. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us. We'll see. What do we got? Notion Rain. We let that resolve, actually. We're still just patiently waiting to counter the thing that we need to counter. What's this do? Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, deals 1 damage to you and you draw a card. Okay. I can just kill that with a direct current, so I don't really care. So electrostatic field number 2. So I have 4, 7, 8 mana, 2, 5, 8. Yeah, we can do everything. I'll have to discard an adept. I don't think that matters. So we'll go this. Do I even need to do that? Can I just attack my opponent for 4 and go for the win here? I feel like it's not a bad idea. Let's see. This takes him to 9. Let's say I Sinister Sabotage something. It takes him to 7. 4. Yeah, they die next turn. So we just play the Adept and leave up Sinister Sabotage. And I think we're good. I think we just win. You kind of got to attack with everything, don't you? So they get to draw a card, they lose a life. Once again, we have Sinister Sabotage, so they've got to play something that we can't deal with or we just counter it. Night Veil Predator. No, there's something we want to counter. Alright, cool. So they're playing Grixis. Can do the Disdainful Stroke. Once again, it looks good. We'll probably cut this. Well, do we actually this time the Sergeant would have actually been good. So maybe we cut one of the Adepts. Once they're not an aggro deck again, so I feel like this is where we kind of shine. Although against aggro, we're supposed to be okay too. We have multiple direct currents. I would hope that could deal with the little dudes, but we'll see. I'm gonna bring in the Stroke for sure, though. So, all right. See, they want to play first, which once again we like. That is what we want. This hand is good. We can go Crater Maker first too, get a little beater if we want. We can slow roll the Plaza. We're not in a huge hurry to play the Leapfrog. I'd like to I'd like to curve out into the leapfrog, but we'll see if we get that luxury. So here we discard probably the... It's not a land. Could be a field. I really feel like the fields are pretty good for us, though. It could be the leapfrog. It could actually be the blaze. I just feel like the blaze is a way to just win, though, with these fields. I think we're going to go frog. I actually don't know if that's right, but my thinking is... I would have easily discarded that if I had it. That's all right. We'll go Crater Maker here. All right, good draw there. Since now we can play land and still play our electrostatic field, so let's get in there. Yeah, with Direct Current, turning this into a 4-mana nuke spell is pretty nuts. Monument, alright. It's a 3/3. Wait a second. Destroy target colorless non-land permanent. Well, you don't say. I think we'll just do that now. That's some good value. That card is sweet. Alright, so we'll go field plus plaza here. So with Inescapable Blaze and Direct Current, how much damage is that? 4, 8, 16? We're too short of lethal right now. I mean, granted, we're talking a little bit in the future here, since we're not there yet, but that is pretty cool. Well, I guess we're pretty gosh darn close now. Yeah, you better do that. All right. I think we're gonna go back to being patient here. So we may need this blaze to kill something big. Potentially. I'm surprised they're not playing anything. We definitely want to play lands because we have 2 explosions in our deck, which is pretty important. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to Inescapable in response. I'd rather save it for something we need to kill. Now I'm afraid they're going to play their Hexproof Flyer, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Let's see. All right. Kind of don't want to use the Direct Current out of the graveyard just yet. Just because we have the explosions, I feel like it's better to do that, but we'll see. Okay. I can kill that. Whisper Agent, there's a good one. Alright. That sucks. Oh, it's from your graveyard. It's not even your opponent's. Never mind. Alright. If we draw Explosion now, we can kill our opponent, so I guess that's good enough for me. I'm basically just saving this Blaze for something important. Huh. Haven't seen that one before. Is this? Yeah, I haven't seen that card before. It's a pretty cool card, actually, with Surveil 3, so it's like mill something big and then return it. It's kind of good. They're putting an Ocean Rain in there? That's surprising. I mean, we have double Hypothesis too. I feel like we have a ton of good draws. Sinister Sabotage. Alright, let's pass. Guess we kill this. I wanted to nuke them with it, but makes more sense to do that. Ah, and then we draw the Hypothesis. How mean. That's alright. I think we'll probably Sizzle, and I don't have to discard if I don't want to. I may not. I might just draw 2 cards. No discards. So how much mana do I have? Enough to do everything I want, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sirree. So now well, we'll sandbag the land for now in case they have another rat or something. So we'll stroke that, I guess. And then I can do something spicy at some point. Alright. Alright, so we'll play the land and pass. Leave up the Explosion, which we can hit our opponent for 5 and draw 5 cards now, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, I think we're gonna hope we can just deal with that. I mean, I could just... Maybe we do just kill the Reaper. Alright, so they had the goodies, unfortunately for us. So we'll draw here. So we'll do current on this, which does mean we can't leave up the thing we want, unfortunately. Yeah, bummer. Alright. We do have another explosion in here, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, that's good. Do you get to draw if I don't discard? No, they just get to do it. Oof. Thief of Sanity is not what we like to see. I guess I can block it, though, with my Muse Drake. Oh, nice. Wait a second. It tells my opponent? That's kind of mean, actually, that it tells my opponent that. It tells my opponent that I don't have anything to play. That's kind of crazy, actually. Because it just immediately goes to my graveyard. It should say a little message that says, no cards to play, okay to continue. That's what it should do. It shouldn't immediately go to your graveyard. That's a bit of a... That's a little crazy to me, actually. They got the goods. I'll give them that. So we just need an explosion, and they're probably pretty close to death, I imagine. Maybe not. Leapfrog. Well, I gotta play it. Nothing else in the graveyard I can play, right? No. Okay. Maybe we'll see if we have our own Devious cover-up. This is a grindy match, so it feels like one in which we should be able to pretty comfortably be able to do that. See if they just got my explosion. Pretty good chance they did. We don't have many cards left in our deck. Yeah, the disinformation campaign's kind of good against us too. So they've got a lot of hand removal. That's a little more challenging to deal with. There it is. So close. Oh, we do have the direct current. I only have 6 cards left in my deck. What can I draw? What's left in my deck that could do something here? I don't think there is anything. That's the major issue here. I think we pass. So the plan is... Wait, is it as long as... I forgot what instant or sorcery spell I cast last turn. So I guess the plan is... So I've got to... God, they have multiple of that? That's pretty nuts, actually. So we kill this. We draw 4, I guess. Alright. So we'll go to game 3 here. Yeah, this is actually a tough match. because of all the discard. I'm wondering if I want to go more aggro route. Because of all the discard, to me it makes more sense to go more of an aggro route. I think we're going to have a harder time going the long game just because they have so much. They actually have better value cards than we do. So maybe we bring in the Mesmerus, we bring in the Adept, we'll bring in some Altitudes, and we'll cut like Disdainful Stroke. We'll cut maybe like a Hypothesizal. I do kind of want to keep the Sinister Sabotage. We'll probably cut a Discovery. I want to keep these two because they can do some stuff for us. I just feel like I can discard these and still get value out of them, so that makes them okay against like Disinformation Campaign or something, but I suppose they're not great either. I definitely want to, I feel like we want to keep all those though. Could do like a Bodyguard instead of the Altitude. Okay. Then we're at least getting some value out of these things. Yeah, that actually makes sense. So maybe we don't go on the Altitude plan, we just go on more the cheap beater plan. Okay. I can get behind this actually. Because if we're playing threats, then we don't have to worry about our hand as much. So maybe we cut the sizzles completely? I don't love that, but we may just have to do it. And then the final cut is something. Maybe one Adept. Alright, so yeah, we're going for more of a beatdown plan. This should be interesting. So we actually do want to play first. Believe it or not. It's a keep. It's a nice hand. Well, hurts a little bit. Well, that potentially is good, but not being able to play a Whisper Agent hurts pretty bad here. If we had that, we'd be in much better shape. Yeah, Nightveil Predator unfortunately is a problem. I think that thing's just going to end up dying. I'm actually surprised I made the trade there. Yeah. I think the problem now is we just ran out of hand too quick and we couldn't play the threats we needed to. Man, that's unfortunate. I mean, we have the Explosion in our hand. It's such a strong card for our deck, but just not being able to do anything here is tough. Like, not being able to play a Whisper Agent now is nuts. That's just nuts to me. Alright, so we can nuke for 3. We may just do the Explosion, I'm not sure yet. Actually, now that they're... Yeah, so... Okay. We'll draw 3 cards and kill that thing. Alright. Nice. So then at least we can next turn maybe go potentially like Watcher in the Mist and a Leapfrog, perhaps. If we get the goodies for that. Let's see. 8 mana. It's a lot of mana. Yeah, I guess that means we just go Watcher. Land can go to the graveyard, and How do we feel about Mesmerist? It's not really that good, honestly. Here, it's okay. I think I'm gonna graveyard it. I feel like we can do better than that. Their deck is sweet though. They ended up with like just an insane amount of good Dimir cards. Alright, that's nice. So we can leave a Whisper Agent or Sinister Sabotage. That seems good. Sinister Sabotage a little more awkward on the yeah, I think we're gonna be able to beat a Dimir Spybug, quite frankly. Leave that on top. So, kill this. Get in for 7. Nice. Leave up the Sinister Sabotage. They can't Disdainful Stroke it. We can stop anything of real substance here. So that makes us discard. I think I'm going to have to be okay with that. Essentially, to me, the Sinister Sabotage is just much more useful against actual threats. Alright, getting another blue mana there is actually really nice. So let's alright, I think we just get in with the Whisper Agent here. Play the Leapfrog and pass. You return them to into your library. I think we allow it. It just makes more sense to me to Sinister Sabotage something that we can't deal with. I guess like that. Oh, nice. Now this is just if you cast, right? Alright. They could have the Disdainful Stroke, but we're obviously going to go for it here. Alright, unfortunately had the stroke. Definitely sad there, but that's alright. We have 1 card left, so next turn we can direct current them and get in with both of our guys. Or just direct current their rat and kill them. That sounds good too. Alright, well, the beatdown version of our deck ended up taking the better mid to late game plan of our opponent. How is that even possible? We have double explosion, and they still ended up having a better late game plan than we did. They had a lot of good value cards in there, a ton of good Dimir. Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Match 3, we're going to be on the play first, and if we're against a grindy opponent, then we'll be on the draw. This is a keep. Nice hand. Really nice hand. Get to go Electrostatic Field into Whisper Agent. Alright. Direct current. Oh, can't play that one quite yet. I guess we could do Pass Wall Adept. This lets me attack, which I kind of like more. I might get to attack into them and potentially get a Whisper Agent out there too. Okay, fair enough. Leapfrog is also a good draw. I think we'll do the Whisper Agent because we're kind of hunting for lands at the moment. Harpooner, yeah, it's pretty good. Little flyer killer. It's just a great card. Alright, so we'll drop the agent like it's hot. Basically, dump anything that's not a land, excluding the explosion, of course. Well, yeah, I think we actually have to graveyard that too, because we're a little bit more desperate for a land at the moment. So now we can at least kill the Harpooner. I guess we don't even have to yet. We're not in a rush. Let's play the field so we can block the Harpooner and then pass. Guess I could have played the Leapfrog, but actually the Leapfrog can't get past the Harpooner either. I basically have to kill the Harpooner at some point. Jeez. Can't cast non-creature spells. That card turns out a 4 mana 6/6. It's pretty nasty. So, alright. Play the Plaza. Play the Leapfrog. And I guess we'll pass. I might have to double block that. Alright. Double blocking it at least is pretty safe. We have less cards in hand? How'd that happen? Not being able to cast non-creature spells is actually pretty sweet. Loses all ability. Wait, I don't get it. Why would you want to do that? Oh, so you can cast non-creature spells. So we can't. Wait, well, Prey Upon's not going to do it. I mean, it would, but you're not going to be able to. That's actually interesting. I didn't even realize that's exactly how this card works, but that is how it works. Loses hexproof, but now you can cast non-creature spells. This card's sweet. Hard to believe a 4 mana 6/6 would ever be bad, but that's okay. Interesting. We're gonna double block the Ferrex. I wanna deal with that thing. I don't have a lot of other means to deal with a 6/6. Alright. So, kill this guy. Kill that guy dead. And for now, we'll sandbag the island. It doesn't really matter. I need it to play the Inescapable Blaze, so... Is it lose all abilities forever? It's just until end of turn, so I needed to kill that thing. Hopefully this is something I can blaze. Okay, it is. Thankfully. I feel like doing it on my turn in case they have a, in case they have something I need to worry about here. I do have another direct current. We have double explosion. We have another hypothesis. Oh, we've got the means there. We've got the big stuff. We've got double watcher in the mist. Yeah, we have so many good things in here. I guess we gotta kill this. I didn't need to, but I did. Alright. Gonna have to deal with that. Like I said, we have double explosion, we have hypothesis, so we have the means here. We just need to get it. Double watcher in the mist. Alright, well that one unfortunately is going to be pretty difficult to beat, so we did get the explosion, which is nice. Not sure what we do about a 7/5 Convoke Hexproof. That seems pretty challenging to beat. So counter spells are going to be real good here. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2. If you do draw a card, jeez, it's good value. Alright, so we go block here, explosion. Jeez, talk about getting wrecked. Alright, annihilated. Let's see what we can do here. Disdainful Stroke coming in. Anything else? Let's see here. So I have to make a cut for the Disdainful Stroke. Barging Sergeant's probably not going to be that good in this matchup. We're better off doing other things. Alright, so we just have to tactically... We just got to be tactical with our counter spells, and I think we're okay. So... I guess I have... They're probably aggressive enough where I want to be on the play. Alright, we can keep this. This hand is awkward, but I guess it's better that we're on the play with this hand, because it is slow. 'Tis slow. Oh no. Yeah, Harpooner's pretty big deal. Alright, that's a good draw. We'll go Discovery here. Oh wait, can I... Cost 5 to do that? No, we actually need some gas here. So let's do Discovery. So can dump the land and keep the current. hoping they don't have the beetle. It's a little more trouble for us if they do. Direct current gets quite a bit worse. Alright. So we'll kill the harpooner. This is better for their convoke, though. That actually is true. But I think we need to go damage prevention, so we'll do the current there. At least we can do the hypothesis next turn. And we're, I guess, working towards that explosion. Yeah, they had the good thing. But thankfully we got the hypothesis, so I guess it's not a huge deal. Gonna do it now before they play Might of the Masses on us again. Alright, easily dump that. Kill this. And yeah, still just working towards a expansion explosion plan here. I'll play, would like a counterspell. That's pretty good. So what do we got for mana? We've only got 6. So I guess we do, well, we can, yeah. I think we go like this. And I'm actually going to kill that Elf Knight because I have a feeling that they've got the 7. They've got Convoke guys in there. We just want to kill this thing. So we'll dump the Adept. Alright. Hoping these explosions do some work for us here. A symbol. Alright. Well, it causes some problems. Oh, Disdainful Stroke. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So I guess we pass. So we can only explosion for 2, which is pretty mediocre. Yeah. I think we gotta save our dude. One card left. Well, I guess that's good. Alright, so how much mana do we have? We have to leave up Disdainful Stroke, so 2 mana have to be reserved. We have 5 mana then. So we can do Cyclops. And yeah, leave up Disdainful Stroke. It seems fine. As long as we can counter something fat, should be okay. Alright. I guess they don't have any life linkers, so that's okay. We can play the, yeah, we'll play the agent here. Oh, I want to keep that. Cool. Okay. So can do the Drake and then pass. Play land, just building towards a bigger explosion. Nobody expects a second explosion, I'll tell you that much. Oh yeah, I forgot you can just make those. Man, that card's nasty. Well, probably something I need to counter is my assumption. We'll see. If it's something I can kill with Hypothesizal, I probably won't. Yeah, I don't want to counter that now, because I can just kill that and Disdainful Stroke something more important. So that we're going to let live. Live and let live. That's what I say. Which I think means probably Hypothesizal on our turn. Not that one. This one. So I think we'll ditch probably a current. And kill this. Play the land and probably just get in with this and then pass. I guess that's okay. So we're leaving up the Disdainful Stroke once again. No attacks. It's actually unexpected. So play the Leapfrog and pass. Okay. All right. Okay. So gonna explosion them. Well, I guess we're explosioning that. Like an explosion for 10, 11, 7. Ah, that's alright. We'll draw 7. Alright, no play, good news for us. So, we've got 11 mana, so we can go 5, 7, 9. So we can actually play the Guildgate, these 3, and leave up Disdainful Stroke. That seems good to me. We've got 5 cards left in our deck, so surveilling but not getting rid of any cards. Yeah. We'll attack with the Drake because we gotta move on with this damage here. Go field. Colorless non-land permanent. Well, I wish Dawn of Hope was colorless non-land. So we've got another Direct Current in the yard. I mean, it's possible to win this. We have a few draw steps left, but they're going to be able to gain some life and draw some cards. That makes it a little bit more of an issue. I mean, we counter this, clearly. Unless they have something I can't counter. Let's see here. Yeah, so we get in with these guys. So we've got a Direct Current in the yard. Oh, nice. So let's just go. I guess we'll just start nuking. And just between Inescapable Blaze and Direct Current, we've got lethal next turn. And I can use this in a pinch too, which is really nice actually here. It's really perfect. Yeah, that's not good enough, thankfully. Yep, even with your triple Prey Upon, which is already absurd, we still have lethal. Wait, is this colorless? Nope. Loses all abilities, but certainly keeps its color. So thankfully we still get the victory this game, which is nice, because our opponent's deck is very good. Alright, so yeah, we just get in with flyers and that should be that. Alright, onwards to game 3 here. If I had more counter spells, I'd play them. They'd be good here. The Sure Strike's actually not bad. And I guess you could technically splash Luminous Bond off a Gateway Plaza, but that's pretty unnecessary. What's kind of cool about Dispersal is, believe it or not, it actually deals with hexproof things because they have to return it. That's actually kind of crazy. Kind of cool. I have nothing for their awesome enchantment that just spits out dudes that draw them cards. It's a nasty card. I think this is the best build we got, so we're going to run it. like this. It's a good hand. No 2-drop, that's good. We'll just go Crater Maker here. Love that Crater Maker. Okay. That deals with things eventually, so I can consider that. Guess there's no real point in attacking. I think we're just going to play the field and pass. Not the most exciting play, but I mean, their convoke goes up, but using a direct current on a 1/1 lifelink, I don't love it. Alright, that's actually not that terrible for us. Okay, that's actually fine too. So we'll direct current that. I have a feeling they've got some monstrous dudes in their hand. It's nice actually, but we're gonna just kill this. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's still a little bit of ways away. Could attack with the Crater Maker and kill one of the lifelinkers. I really don't like that. I feel like it doesn't really deal enough with the problem here. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Puts it out of hypothesical range. That's kind of weird. Packs favor targeting this? What? They targeted the wrong one? They're not even attacking with that. Am I crazy? Okay. That must have been a mistake. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's go Drake. Hopefully find one of our lands here. Not quite. Alright, well, guess we'll get in here then. Sure. So we gotta find a land here. We found the land, that's good. So we can go hypothesical. I guess we attack. Because if they don't block, we'll play a Watcher in the Mist. And if they do block, then whatever. They probably thought we forgot about it, but no, we did not. So let's cast this now. Oh, well, easy discard. Kill this. And pass. So eventually building towards a nice expansion explosion here, I guess. No attacks. I probably would have attacked there. Watching the miss number 2. I like it. Pre-combating, no real reason to do that, I suppose, but whatever. So we'll put this on top, but we definitely want to draw that Disdainful Stroke next turn. That seems like an important card to have. Sure. Alright, so we have the Disdainful Strokes, which means we don't want to play this, which means we probably just play... Oh, we could do Discovery, but we already know what's on top of our library. Yeah, we can do this totally patiently. Just play the Pass Wall Adept and get in with the Watcher. That way we can double block the Soldier too. Basically, Disdainful Stroke is key here. Yeah. So counter that. Deal some damage. How much can we get in for now? Probably not enough, but totally unimportant. Pay the 1 to prevent. Get that other Watcher out there. Get that damage in there. Keep them both on top. Well, we'll graveyard 1 and top 1 because we're going to use that explosion next turn for lethal, I'm pretty sure. So, alright. So I can explosion for 5 next turn. That's certainly enough to kill them. Yeah, because it's going to deal 6 with the field too. So they're, yeah. Sweet! Got the draft, and we were past this entire deck. So pretty cool that it worked out as well as it did. Like I said, I was like all in, all ready to play Selesnya, and they're like, nope, we're just going to give you an 8th pick Watcher in the Mist and like 9th pick Direct Current. Okay, so the only pick that I really regret is not second picking that 4-drop that spits out 1/1 flyers every time you cast an instant or sorcery. I was so close to doing it too, but the only reason I took the Luminous Bond is because our first pick was like a good playable rare. So funny how that all works, but hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you for the next one.